Morning. Welcome to our social science class session. In the last class, we discussed the first stage, that is the Paleolithic stage, that is the first classification of Stone Age. And today we discuss the later two stages, means the remaining two stages. They called as Mesolithic age and also the Neolithic age. And before that, we can examine or we have to examine the important invention in the Paleolithic age or the great invention. We considered it as the great invention by the ancient humans, especially the Paleolithic humans. It was the discovery of fire. What is it? Discovery of fire. It was considered as the great discovery by humans, and this was occurred accidentally. Okay, discovery of fire was considered as the great discovery in the human life, and it was occurred by accidentally as a result of rubbing two flints, and that spark fell on the dry leaves, and as a result, it will causes fire. It was the attempt made for discovering the fire. Okay, it was fire was discovered as a result of rubbing two flints, rubbing two flints together, two flints, and the spark fell on dry leaves. Spark fell on dry leaves and causes fire. Okay, this is the attempt made by the early humans for discovering the fire, and later they tried to control the fire, and also they used this fire for their benefits. Mainly four purposes the early humans used this fire. They are: first one is used as a source of light, source of light. Then secondly, they used as a to cook food, to cook food. Then thirdly, for scare away the animals. And lastly, to keep themselves warm, keep themselves warm. So we can say the early humans used fire for four purposes. Firstly, they used it as the source of light, and they used fire to cook food. Then used as to scare away the animals, and also the fire is used to keep themselves warm. Okay, this is considered as the greatest invention or greatest discovery by the early humans, especially in the Paleolithic period. Okay, then we move to the second age, that is called as Mesolithic age. And before we have to find out what are the areas, we can see the remindings of early humans. Okay, before we enter in the second stage, we have to check what are the areas. We can see the remindings of early humans. Areas for the remindings of early humans. Early humans. The first one is Kurnool. Kurnool, it was in Andhra Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh. And in this area, we can see the remindings of use of fire. Use of fire. Then second areas are the Billa Sargam and also the Muchetla, and where we can see the life of remindings of the remindings related to the lives of early humans. Okay, second is Billa Sargam. Billa Sargam and also Muchetla. These are historically important areas, and here we can see the remindings related to the life of Upper Paleolithic age. That means the early humans, okay? Especially Upper Paleolithic age. The life of Upper Paleolithic age can see in the areas of Billa Sargam and also Muchatla. Life of Upper Paleolithic age. Okay. Then we examine what are the findings collected by archaeologists. Okay. What are the findings collected by archaeologists related to the early humans? The first is it is the fireplaces, and also the remains of barking deers, then antelopes, and also the rhinoceros, then elephants. And these findings means these things shows that these areas are well known for a better habitat, or we can consider the areas where we can see the remaindings of these animals and also the fireplaces. We call it as the better habitat for early humans. Okay, or in another way we can say the early humans were used these areas as their habitat. Okay. Then we move our second stage, that is the Mesolithic age. It was considered as the middle age. Okay, in the previous classes we discussed as the Paleolithic as the old age or old stone age, Mesolithic as the middle stone age, and also the next is the new stone age. Okay, today we discuss the second, that is the middle stone age, that is the Mesolithic age. Mesolithic age. It is considered as the intermediate age, and this age means the term Mesolithic was introduced or used by Horde. The second stage that was in Mesolithic, that was called as Mesolithic, and was firstly used by Hodder Westrop in 1866, and we call it as the intermediate stage between Paleolithic and Neolithic because the duration starts from 10,000 BCE. Okay, it is called as the middle or intermediate stage. Stage between Paleolithic and Neolithic. Okay. And this periods means we can consider the duration starts from 10,000 BCE to 8,000 BCE. Okay. These are the introductory details related to Mesolithic age. Then we have to consider what are the major features related to the second age. Okay. What are the major features? The features related to the second age. Features of Mesolithic age. The first feature is use of microliths. Microliths are the blades. Okay, it is the parts or the things related to blades. These are small blades. As arrow heads or spearheads. Spearheads. Okay. This is the main tools used by the people in second stage. Okay, the first feature is use of microliths. So microliths are the small blades as arrowheads and also the spearheads. Then second feature is the early humans during this age were lived on hunting. That is the main activity related to their livelihood is considered as hunting and also food gathering. Like, okay, humans lived on hunting. Second feature is humans lived on hunting. Then food gathering, etc. Okay. Then later they try to domesticate animals. Okay, the important feature related to the second age is it was the transition, or it is the change from a subsistence humans. Subsistence means what? It is the effort for existence. Okay, to exist in the earth. It is called a subsistence. Okay, don't be confused. Okay, subsistence means it is the effort made for existing anywhere. So in this age, the main feature is considered as it is the age in which it occurred the transition or a change from a subsistence humans to a domesticated means animal husbandry. Okay, that is the correct term. Okay, animal husbandry is considered as the part of their life. Okay, so they started domesticating animals and it was leads a transition from subsistence to animal husbandry. So third feature is transition from subsistence or existence into animal husbandry. And for this purpose, they try to domesticate the animals like dogs, then the cattle, horses, etc. Okay, and they used these animals for their livelihood, means just for domesticated or considered as the pet animals. Then the third means the fourth feature of Mesolithic is it is considered as the improvement in the life of humans. Okay, improvement in the life of humans when we consider the earlier stages. Okay, improved stage from earlier. Why we call it as improvement stage or improved stage? Because the tools are changed from the stones into microliths. Okay, especially the arrowheads and also the spearheads. Okay, then we move to the third stage. These are the features related to the second stage. Use of microliths and also the humans lived on hunting, food gathering, etc. And also this stage leads to the transition from subsistence to animal husbandry. And also we call it as the improved stage from the earlier, that is the Paleolithic age. Okay. Then we move to the third stage, that is called as the Neolithic age. The third age is called as Neolithic. And it is the later or the new Stone Age. And its period starts from 18, that is the endings of Mesolithic. 8000 BCE to 4000 BCE. Okay, and we didn't mention the correct year of Mesolithic. Okay, I just forgot it. Okay, and we can say that the 9000 BCE is the exact time of Mesolithic. Okay, and that is why we call it as the intermediate stage between Paleolithic and Neolithic. Okay, I'm trying to add this information with the Mesolithic age. And now the period of Neolithic age is starts from 8000 BCE to 4000 BCE, and this was considered as the human in the early, third stage were used more sophisticated tools. Sophisticated means the tools according to the convenience of the people. They used more convenience tools. Okay, the first is use of sophisticated tools. Sophisticated tools. Then it means they use the tools according to their conveniences. Then the next is they started a settled life. Instead of wandering from place to place, they started a settled life and also producing food for their own purpose. Okay, that is the main feature. What is it? Started a settled life. Settled life, and also prepare food for themselves. Instead of wandering or instead of food gathering from any place or from different places, they try to prepare food for themselves. It was as a result of invention of fire. Okay, prepare food for themselves. These are the major features related to the third age. Okay, what are they? Its time duration starts from 8000 BCE to 4000 BCE. Then they used more sophisticated. The word sophisticated means more convenienced use, suitable for their use. That tools suitable for them as called sophisticated. Okay, did you understood? Yes. Then they started a settled life. The early humans means in the third stage, the people started a settled life and they avoided the wandering from place to place, and they chose a settled life and also preparing the food for themselves. Okay, these are the informations regarding three stages. First one is Paleolithic that we discussed earlier. Okay, in the previous classes. Then the second is Mesolithic and third is Neolithic. Old, middle and new. Okay, we discussed these three stages. Then we discuss some concepts like the stone art or stone paintings. Okay, and what next is Stone Age art. Simply the paintings on walls. Paintings on walls. Stone Age art. Stone Age art. These are considered as the paintings on walls. Okay, it means the paintings on walls. Paintings on walls. Okay. Then for this, they try to depict the pictures of animals, then nature. Mainly the natural things they considered for their painting. Okay. It includes animals, then birds, and other natural resources, other natural things. Okay, it means the resources. Then we can say that when we examine the Stone Age art, we couldn't see or we cannot see any landscapes. The main attraction of these Stone Age arts are the paintings related to nature. Okay, no landscapes, were considered. Okay, were considered only the pictures or only the paintings related to nature was the main attraction of Stone Age art. Okay, then we see or then we enter to the colors. What are the colors they used? Okay, mainly they use the natural colors like the natural red and also white. Then the green and yellow colors were used. The colors used for Stone Age arts. Stone Age arts were natural red. Natural red. Then white. Then green and yellow. These are the colors used for Stone Age art. Okay, natural red, white, green and yellow. Then they, the early humans, we can see many pictures related to the cave paintings. Okay, many pictures related to cave paintings that we considered as the great findings. Okay, we can say the rock shelters. Okay, we can say the rock shelters in Bhimbetka. It was considered as the World Heritage by UNESCO. World Heritage cave painting by, considered as UNESCO. And also the Altamira cave. Altamira cave in Spain considered as the first cave, and in which the prehistoric cave paintings are there. Okay, then we consider what are the cave paintings or findings related to different cave paintings. Cave paintings. First one is cave paintings at Bhimbetka. Bhimbetka. Yes, it was considered as the World Heritage cave art, cave painting. Okay, World Heritage cave art by UNESCO. Then second is Altamira cave. It was in Spain. Altamira caves painting. Altamira cave paintings. Cave paintings. It was in Spain. And it shows the findings, means the cave paintings related to Upper Paleolithic age. Okay, these are the informations regarding the cave paintings. First one is cave painting as Bhimbetka is considered as the World Heritage cave art by UNESCO. Then the next one is Altamira cave paintings in Spain. Okay, this is considered as the cave, main attraction related to the Upper Paleolithic age. Okay, students, what are the things or what are the topics we discussed today? Yes, the two stages. Firstly, the Mesolithic and also the Neolithic. Then what do you mean by? Means what is the meaning of Stone Age art? Then lastly, what are the cave paintings? Okay, so just go through this and prepare your notes and study better. Okay, and I will stop here. Have a nice day. Thank you to all.